Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's been a very stressful day, but we are here now and we're about to do some Q&As. Aisha here is very stressed out because we have been trying to retake this video for the past half an hour, and you know, you got people outside screaming "Choose!" and you got our kids over here crying, you got car alarms going off. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, also guys, just want to say welcome to our channel to all our new subscribers. We have gotten a few new subscribers for the past few days.
Yeah.
So welcome to our channel. This is like an updated Q&A kind of thing.
Yeah. Just to kind of get you guys to a bit more updated on what we're doing. Yeah, playing a bit of catch up if you guys are interested.
Okay, so first question is, how do you deal with people's criticism regarding marrying a revert? Yeah, so I used to get quite a lot of criticism, but I feel like it's all quieted down now, because I feel like when you first get married to someone, it's all very like, oh, everyone's talking about it and all that stuff, and then it just dies down. Now the only thing that people do tell me off for is like that I don't keep up with, you know, making sure that he prays and studies and all that stuff, which I don't do myself. So everyone's like, oh, he's following your example kind of thing. We do try to, but obviously we're not like perfect 5 times.
Don't wait, just let me cut in for a second. But you know what it is? It's also the thing too, like I chose to revert to Islam as well, so it was my choice to do this. So also me thinking that even though you're not doing, I should be carrying it as well. You know, it's a 50-50. Do you get me? Like, it should be shared. Like, if she's not doing it, I should motivate her to do it. If I'm not doing it, she should motivate me to do it.
That's also why we haven't uploaded recently, is because we've been going through some things in our relationship and stuff.
Very difficult times right now.
Some downs, and I feel like when we're going through that, we do kind of get thrown off everything in general.
Yeah. Whether
it's, you know, our job, whether it's religion,
financial
anything,
issues, everything.
Just get thrown off with everything, unfortunately.
Now, it is no excuse, but a lot of you out there who have been through the ups and downs, you know, being consistent with Islam, then falling off, then going back to it again, you guys basically know what we mean, you know, if we're being honest here, you know. Everybody has their ups and downs, and it's not that easy. Like, I think it's 50-50, because the way you made it sound out was like, you know, it's fully your fault, you know, like you're 100% of the reason why it should be, you know. What do you work as? Question number 2, what do you work as? Okay, that's the second question. What do you work as?
I work as a housewife. I'm joking. I work as a receptionist as well, but I only do like a few days a week at the moment.
She's on a zero hour contract.
And then other than that, I do my social media stuff.
For me, what? You hear Jin?
No, I thought it was Bella.
Oh.
It is Bella. Look at her little paw.
Oh, what the?
Through the door. She's trying to open the door. See? But yeah, before when I was doing my makeup video, she was doing that, and I was gonna shout at Fina because I thought it was Fina. And then I looked over and I see like a little paw sticking in and out from under the door. I was like, oh my god, it's Bella. But yeah.
I work as currently a cook, I guess. I work as a cook. I cook food in the kitchen. I do a bit of customer service. I do
a little bit of everything.
Some janitorial work, organizing, cleaning, servicing. A bit like what is a waiter? You know, like one of the waiters. You know,
everything. He basically just works at a restaurant.
I work at a restaurant. And I basically do everything. I started my personal training. I completed my course. And just trying to pick up some clients to gain some good testimonials.
If you guys want to look hench like this.
Hench what? Flat? You mean flat muscle?
You can like.
Should have seen me before, man. When I was a teenager, bro. I was in my prime. Oof.
No.
I was strong.
You're bigger now.
Strong. I'm fat. Now. I'm not bigger. I'm fat.
What are your pet peeves? So I'll say mine first.
Yeah, you go on and tell yours. Go.
My pet peeve that you do, there's loads.
Oh, is it? Does it have to involve us or just in general?
No, us.
Oh, right, okay.
My pet peeve that he does that I really don't like, I really hate it when he leaves his dirty socks lying around. And like I have to sniff them to figure out which ones are clean, which ones are dirty.
Alright, so what else other pet peeves have you got then? Like 2 more then, go on.
I don't want to embarrass you.
embarrass me. It's okay.
He like picks his bogeys and then like plays with them.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. My dad does that too. It's alright. Yeah, just like, pick it, yeah, and I do this, and then just blank-minded.
He doesn't cut his nails. Show them your nails. He doesn't cut his nails often enough. They're like long nails. That's another one.
Well, not really. My nails are fine.
For a guy, long. Yeah.
For you, is this?
Well, picking my chin.
She's got like this habit. Before it was this.
Oh yeah, that's another one of you picking your calluses. He picks his calluses.
So yeah, her freaking biting her nails before she stopped, and then now she's like got this new habit of like scraping your chin and stuff. It's so
I've got makeup on it right now, but when the makeup comes off, it's all red. Yeah, there's loads.
Like what?
You don't like whispering. That's a pet peeve.
Yeah, but that's just the general thing that
no,
I
that's a pet peeve. Like you don't like me doing it.
Yeah, but
anybody.
It can be, I just don't like.
I know
whispering
it's anybody,
in general.
but you can link it to me. You get me? He doesn't like it when I lick his ears.
Oh, I hate that. Whispering in my ear.
Anything to do with his ears, he doesn't.
Whispering in my ears, licking my ears.
There's another one, but I can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's just. Oof. But yeah, those are some weird ones.
Okay. Something you wish you knew before getting married. We'll do it about each other again.
Yeah.
Something I wish I knew about him before getting married.
Gaming addiction, and what's the other one?
Mental health issues.
My mental health issues. Well, she wouldn't have married me if she knew that I had mental issues.
I don't know I don't know if I wouldn't have married you, but I just would have gone into the marriage with a completely different mindset.
She thinks I'm crazy.
Stop. I would have gone into
the marriage. She wouldn't have loved me.
I would have.
She doesn't. So she's basically saying that if I was perfectly fine and something did actually happen to me mentally, then she wouldn't have married me.
No.
That's basically saying.
No.
Because I love you no matter what.
I love you no matter what too.
That's the difference.
I love you no matter what too. Okay. I'm just saying I would have gone into the marriage with a different mindset.
Oh, okay. So that kind of like, you see how she's switched it up?
Yeah, because I feel like I didn't know how to handle him. Like now we're getting better at communicating and learning about each other and all that stuff. But in the beginning, the first few years of our marriage, I didn't know how to handle him at all because I didn't know.
She didn't understand me. She didn't understand my personality.
Like I think now, only now, after 5 years, are we getting to the point where like we're becoming a bit more
comfortable, like actual comfortable and understanding with each other's emotions, understanding.
Yeah, after 5 years.
It's gonna take a while. Like for all of you new couples out there that have just gotten married, just know that it's gonna be one hell of a ride, man. Like. Just always remember that you're gonna have a time in your marriage where you guys are gonna clash so hard that it's gonna feel like it's the end.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna give up.
Yeah, but just keep trying. Don't,
like the make or break point.
It's very up and down. But you guys just gotta power through it, and inshallah it works out for all of you.
What do you wish you knew before getting married?
About you?
Yeah, or marriage in general.
I wish I knew how beautiful you were in person before marrying you, because then I would have got even more in shape and looked even more better for you. That's basically.
That's so lame.
I'm blown by your beauty.
You are good looking.
And like, bro, who's the one that's got a model company with them, and who's the one who does?
That's just because you don't know how to model. Stop it.
Exactly.
No, for real.
Exactly.
On a serious note, what did you wish you knew before getting
married? That's it.
I can think for you in this one and say that
like
you
what?
Probably wish you knew how many responsibilities marriage comes with.
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't care about that because that's what life is about, learning curves.
Yeah, but you thought it was gonna be a walk in the park.
No, I didn't.
He was 19 and my guy was like, oh yes, I am ready.
I said that when I was 16.
Bring it on.
I said, bro, I don't want to party. I just want to get married, have a kid, and just live life. Be comfortable. All right, let's.
How did you guys meet? Like approaching the parents and stuff. I need some tips. We met online, and then I kind of like made him have. I think the first time I made you speak to my mom. I don't know, what did she say to you? So I made her have a phone conversation with him.
She did not like me.
and she was just trying to get rid of him.
And your stepdad didn't like me as well, and they tried to send me back to my country.
No, I'm talking about the first time you spoke to her over the phone.
Oh, it was awkward, man. It was so awkward. They're coming at me just full force, like, what do you do for a living? What's your name? Is this something that you really want to do? I didn't really let it get to me or intimidate me, but it was just very difficult to really just get them in the grips of my hand, to make them realize, like, look, I'm not a bad person. You know, I definitely will not harm your daughter in any kind of way, and try to give her the best life possible.
The first time me and him spoke was the end of 2015.
Yeah, it was end 2015 on to 16.
Yeah, so the first time he spoke to my parents was the beginning of 2016. And he flew out to see me in 2016. And
I don't remember. I can't remember it vividly. Your parents will be very defensive, very overprotective, and ask a lot of questions, and will really put a lot of thought into the person that you're looking to marry if you're a woman. Yeah? Or a man. Yeah. They will put a lot of thought into, okay, what does this person do for a living? How will they financially help my kid, my child, that born, raised, everything. Babe, sorry. You're not even letting me finish. You're just talking. Sorry. Born, raised, you know, all of these things, you know, because the parents have invested a lot of time, effort, and love into their children. So they don't want to just see their child come home one day heartbroken because you dipped the marriage or whatever, last minute or whatnot. Yeah, and they want somebody in good career to kind of help them religiously, financially, mentally, everything. They want the full package to kind of go over and be like, okay, this person, they've got these flaws, but that doesn't outshine everything else good about them. Yeah. So I feel like this person would be really good for my child, and I think they both could benefit each other in great ways. Yeah. You know, parents are just like that. Don't ever take it in the wrong way. They want to get to know the person as well themselves, so let them get to know the person that you are with. Yeah. Because if you don't, and you just get thrown right into, you just say, look, you just throw your parents right into the water, like, look, I'm getting married. This is him. You guys don't know anything about him. I'm gonna marry him. That's gonna make them feel so uncomfortable. So you want to make sure that that person, one, is like 100% themselves. Yeah, they don't sugarcoat things or make themselves look like a good person in front of your parents just so that they can like them and then marry them and then find out later on that your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, is a douchebag. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want that. All right, so find somebody who's gonna be 100% real and themselves or your parents in a good way. Yeah, you want to find a good person. 2, let them gain your parents' trust 100%. Once they do that, you're already 50% there. Yeah. And 3, always show that you guys can do everything on your own, but still need their help in some kind of ways, because they want to know that yes, you guys are very independent, but at the same time there's still some things that you need to learn and be aware of. So what I mean by that is, like, you guys do everything on your own, but you still have certain questions like, oh, is this the right choice for us to make buying this house? Or, you know, should we get the car this early, or should we save up and do this and that? Like, ask your parents these types of questions, get them involved, because then that way they don't feel like after you guys done your marriage, you kind of just shove them out the way, like you don't want nothing to do with them anymore. Yeah, so just keep them involved.
How many brothers and sisters do you have? So I have 1 brother and 2 sisters, and
I've got 1 sister and 4 brothers.
Yep. How was the experience of getting married young? Very difficult. I feel like getting married young is a very difficult, but at the same time very beautiful thing, because you guys are literally growing together. Yeah. So there's a lot of adjusting, learning, compromising. Everything. All of that to do. You know, you're still trying to build your career unless it's already built, which, you know, I'm 27, he's 25. We still don't know what the hell we're gonna do with our life. It's okay. Don't rush yourself. Don't put mental pressure on yourself like, oh, I'm 28, I'm not married yet, blah blah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Everyone has their own time in what they do in life. It will come in time. Yeah, inshallah. Yeah, I feel like it is a beautiful thing as well, because because you get to grow together, you know, you get to explore all these places together, go on dates in a halal way, and, you know, do a lot of fun things together and stuff like that. So it is good, and it keeps you away from a lot of... What is you doing?
I'm trying to read the question. I'm trying to understand what that question is.
It keeps you away from a lot of negativity. It keeps you away from doing a lot of negative things and you know, bad things in life. Young marriage is encouraged in Islam is because it stops you from a lot of bad things. It stops you from committing zina, fornication, you know, speaking to the opposite gender, things like that.
You also have to remember it all depends on your willpower as well.
Yeah.
Because you are young, you still have an immature mindset, and you will get tempted to do some very immature things or make immature decisions. So that's another thing that comes along with this. So you have to have a very strong willpower as well. Everything she's saying is yes, correct, but there is a downside to it, which is the temptation and, you know, seeing like, oh, you know, I see these couples do this and that. Those are the things that will come with it. You will see other couples do things and you think that is okay, but come to find out that it's not.
And also, before you go into marriage, just a quick advice thingy, make sure you educate yourselves as much as you can on marriage.
Yeah.
On, you know, how to treat your spouse and all that stuff, on etiquettes, manners,
everything.
all of that.
Learn mental health as well. Take a very, you know, deep study into it. What's your lip combo? I don't know what that is.
My lip combo? I've made a YouTube video before this one with a makeup tutorial.
Oh, this is
and
convo.
That's my, I know, that's what they meant.
Combo. And
that's my like go-to lip. So if you guys want to have a little makeup tutorial, it should be in the videos before this one. Where are you from? I'm from
Peshawar.
I'm from Peshawar, but I was born in Lahore.
Yeah.
The next question is, how do you overcome hardships in a relationship?
Well, overcoming hardships is a very difficult thing, and it's something that will be very frequent in your marriage, I would say. So you will come up with different ways.
Yeah, I feel like the main thing...
Most of the time you come with...
The main thing in overcoming hardships is forgiveness.
Yes.
And like in a marriage, you're gonna have to forgive a lot.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to, especially if you love the person and you want it to work, you're gonna have to give them plenty of chances. Yeah. Unless it's like major stuff like abuse. Then don't stand for it.
Cheating.
Yeah, don't stand for it.
What's it called? Mental abuse, physical, anything like that. No.
Yeah, there's like a limit.
There is a limit.
If it's like little things or, you know, like arguments and fights.
Confrontations, you know.
Yeah.
Little push and shoves here and there, you know. Then it's alright.
Push and shoves. I encourage push and shoves.
Obviously, I'm messing about. But basically, what I mean about what I said earlier is like, you will have times where yes, you will need to forgive, but every time when you have an argument, you have to figure out a different way on how to overcome that situation in a way where you both can meet in the middle and move past it. If you can't figure out how to communicate in that way, which is another key thing, communication.
You have to master communication.
You have to master.
Not according to yourself, according to your spouse. The way they like to be spoken to.
It has to be within yourself and with your spouse as well. Yeah. So both of you.
You have to give each other what you need.
Yourself, your spouse, yourself, you know. So it's very difficult. And you guys will have to talk it out. And sometimes you will have to keep your mouth shut. Say, yes, I understand where you're coming from. I agree that I was wrong. And I won't do it again. Even though you know, damn, I was right. This shouldn't have happened. This is why it happened. You know, you have so much to say. Just zip it.
Not always.
No, I'm just saying. Benefit yourself.
Listening is a big thing as well.
Yes.
You have to learn how to like listen to the other person, like not interrupt and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're still trying to learn that with each other.
It's very difficult.
And we also started doing this one thing where we started making notes. It might sound a bit funny and weird to you guys.
Oh God, yeah.
But we make notes so that we don't forget. Like if we've fixed an argument, we will write down what the solution that we came up with, or like say if we made a rule or if we set a boundary, we will write that down. Especially if the person is very forgetful, because I am very forgetful. So in the notes you'll write, okay, this is what we discussed, this is what you agreed to, and this is the rule, this is boundary or whatever it is that you've said. This is what you said, this is what I said. Also, can't deny it. One more thing I'd like to add in is when you guys get into arguments and stuff, try not to get people involved into it. This is something that we've learned. God. Yeah. Me especially, I used to get everyone involved.
Because sometimes you just have a lot to say and just keeping it sometimes is not good. So if you can find that one close friend like family and just
like your mom or like someone that would always want the best for you and not, because some people they are your friends and everything, but they sometimes when they are themselves in a bad place in life,
they give you bad advice.
They will give you negative advice.
Or
so stay away from that.
Or if they are very defensive or they're very one-sided, don't go to those people, because they're just gonna give you their opinion, make you feel good about yourself, and then make you see all the bad in the other person when really there's a lot more good than bad.
Yeah, like you need someone that will tell you what you're doing wrong as well as the other person.
Like,
the main thing in a marriage is forgiveness, communication, and what else was it? Listening. Those are the 3 things you have to master, and you have to know that every argument will be different.
Next one.
Okay, so the other question we received was on one of our YouTube videos, the assumptions video, and the person we really appreciate you noticing this about us, that we are as honest as we can be, and we do talk about the downs of our relationship. We don't try to make it look like it's a perfect relationship. They asked us to give a bit of details of what the downs are of our relationship, basically. So when we argue, basically, what do we argue about?
Like,
is what they ask.
Like, how does it go down?
Yeah, like what do we argue about mainly?
1, it's my gaming addiction. 2, our financial struggles. 3, how to raise children. Parenting, basically, on my behalf. Because of the way I was raised, I look at parenting very differently from the way she does, because she took childcare. So parenting is one of them. Yeah. And spending more time with the kids and family.
That all comes into parenting, I guess, isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah. I feel like in every relationship there are going to be ups and downs. There's going to be flaws, the things that you don't like about the other person. Yeah. You just have to sit down and decide for yourself whether the things that you don't like about the other person are the things that you can live with or not. Social
media access as well to each other's pages. That's another thing too that causes a lot of arguments. Because sometimes...
Not with us.
Sometimes she'll go through my history, like my watch history, or stuff like that, and then she'll see something. But the thing is, on TikTok and like Facebook and stuff, sometimes even if you watch for like a split second, it'll pop up on your recents.
TikTok's doing everyone dirty with that watch history thing, honestly. Every app is.
So dangerous, man.
Like, why do we need to know? Why are you giving us that option for? There's the like and save button. Why are you giving us the option for watch history? Why are you trying to cause arguments for?
It's so dangerous. Social media is another big area. Big area.
The way to overcome that though is just stop going through it.
Yeah.
Which I am working on. I've not been through his watch history or anything for a very long time now. I just get curious. I'm just like, what's he into? What's he looking at?
But yeah, and sometimes guys do as well, and
I don't think I've ever known a guy to go through a girl's watch history.
Oh, trust me, I've done yours so many times.
On what?
TikTok.
Don't lie.
Yeah, well, I just never said anything. Like what you do, you go through it, yeah? You look at it, you make assumptions, and then you just go off of me. Whereas with me, I go through it, I see stuff, and I don't even say anything. I just like, all right.
No, that's only if I see anything specific. Yeah,
I think that's it.
Our parenting methods are very different.
Very nice way to kind of just curve the ball there. Parenting, yes.
We used to have another thing that we used to argue about a lot was intimacy.
Yes, intimacy was another big thing.
So since we're being very open and honest right now.
Because I think with me, I don't know what it.
That means we shouldn't speak about this topic, guys. So on that note, that is the end of the Q&A.
That's the end of the video, guys.
If you have any more questions, you see,
that's so weird.
We weren't supposed to speak about it. That was a sign from Allah to keep that.
Allah was like, nah, don't say nothing.
No.
As soon as we said that's the end of the video, guys, that's it. He's like, alright, you're getting too deep into it.
But yeah, guys, again, we would like to thank all of you new subscribers for subscribing to our channel. Yeah. We hope you guys stick around. So yeah, if you have any more questions or any video ideas or anything, leave it in the comments.
Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.